welcome back one and all to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon where tragedy has befallen our hamlet. Behold, only this last week, 3 brave souls failed to return from a dreadful journey into the cove. I'm fairly certain it was the cove. It was, and they fell hard, oh so very hard. To make things worse, their failure resulted in rapidly dwindling resources and the urgency of completing some difficult quest or another. Now we can't do a low level quest because we'd be doing it with a party of just 3 heroes, so we're stuck on a mid. We can go for Winemaker's Reserves or Bumper Crop. Bumper Crop would be really good but also very expensive, and who would we take? We'd still have Sister Vindra. We'd need someone with good stress removal, so we Marius kind okay. Oh. If we take this party as they've had a good long rest. Gertrude has a lot of stress, so Marius will need to remove a fair bit of that. We can't afford to treat anybody this week. We have Esther here, preparing to go into the farmyard, and we might as well take the Plague Doctor as well.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
And we're going to call her Kelsey, of all the stupid things she could be called, because she is. And for a Plague Doctor, that is a much better skill spread, and we probably want Emboldening Vapors. I don't know, for the Crimson Court, not so useful. Hopefully over the next few weeks we'll get a few more heroes that we can send into the farmyard. But in the meantime, of course, what is this going to cost us? Let's pretend for a moment that this is definitely going to happen. It's for Warrens, so we don't need to take too much food. We do have someone for Crimson Curse. It is... disturbingly, that can actually work. How are we doing for trinkets? Not grand. Okay. Let's check these. Now remember, our heroes additionally have a reduced virtue chance for this quest, so a shorter quest would be highly beneficial. Not much point taking our blight skills here, so that's okay. Extra damage against blighted. Don't have a Plague Doctor, so not a massive issue. Okay. We do have ambush prevention. I think, risky as this is, it's worth the attempt. This is going to hurt like hell. But, if we are successful, this could be the beginning of the turnaround we all need. However, given the misfortune we've had of late, I should be prepared for the opposite.
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
Alright, this is not an altogether... Wow, Steam is going mental for notifications here. This is not an altogether give her... I mean, 5 notifications in the time I've said this. You know. Apparently people just love playing games. Not going to mix with that. But yeah, you know, it's not altogether uncommon dungeon layout. And one that could definitely work to our advantage. Marius, you have a duty. Nay, a task. And you should be charged for fulfilling that duty as soon as you get a turn. Your duty, apart from drinking this, will be to cleanse yonder priestess of her foul feelings. Set her mind at ease, all the better to murder these monsters with.
Obliterated.
Oh, that's bad. It's going to be expensive when we get back to town. He did not need a disease. He will now be
A
front.
singular strike.
Ah! But it matters not, for still, this one can be lunged at. Alright. That's really impressive.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Annihilated. The wounds of war can be healed.
Oh, nicely
But
done,
never
Sister Gertrude.
hidden. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. A fortune waiting to be spent.
You know, we only really need crests at the moment. And busts are the most... No, we only need busts and crests are the most common. Which means they'll probably have the worst exchange rate. Oh, joy. More monsters. Oh, come on. Really? Doesn't that require prolonged physical contact? Okay. Someone's getting treated when we go back to town. Possibly 2 someones. Or questing the plague doctor. Speaking of which...
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
better call for the witch doctor because the Thunder Vestal is in the house. That's right, Marius. You resist everything. Do him in the face with the sword. Yeah, that's right. And now we're getting ready to do this all over again.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright. Nice. Didn't bleed though.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Does it now?
Destroyed. This expedition at least promises success.
I'll leave that for now. Trudge on around the edge of this map.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Just gonna check up on that. Yeah, all good. Ah, at last. Let's just camp here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Alright. Okay. That is pretty good. This is also pretty good, but he's not heavily stressed. Yeah! He's going to set up little traps and bells and stuff. No enemies are coming in. And you know what? He's not shooting that much, but unparalleled finesse. Oh god, yes. Don't want you gaining any more stress than you already have. So, let's finish camping and head onwards to adventure with rather more space in our packs.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. You know, we did bring this.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
And while the temple guard and priestess may object, it is profitable. Oh. Many a foe awaits us this day. We'd better just be prepared to do what we can to them. Or as best we can. Not expecting particularly high hopes at this point. Because that's the thing happens. However,
Eradicated.
there's at least one whose heart is in the right place. Oh yeah, you do that. We've got Lord Number. Oh, seriously? That's a very high dodge skill.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Ah, that is bad. Bad news indeed. Oh! Could have brought an end to his wickedness right there.
A powerful blow.
Had to think a little bit about that. It is getting a little late at night. Nice, 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 nice. Just work our way through his health here. All towards the back
A
end.
decisive pummeling. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It would be nice, but not that nice.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We must ignore things like that. just quickly search this in case there's anything particularly useful in there.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
And then keep working our way around the perimeter of the dungeon this way until we find what we seek. Which may or may not lead us to victory. What am I saying? It's late. But while it may be late, at least it's not early. So I was thinking far about
The ground quakes.
I should probably endeavour not to stretch this one out. Then again, this is an attempt at a recovery, which means we need lots and lots and lots of money. Should not be afraid to use our resources.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, let's see. We're just going to leave these, unfortunately. We don't have a lot of options. We shall push on to the next chamber. One that is devoid of battle. No scouting rolls, alas. But onwards we press. The growling of food ever
Such
a hungry
blockages
mind
are
of our bellies.
unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Yeah, but does that mean people who made these tunnels missed? Or they lost? Missed out on the opportunity to come over here? Oh, that's quite an unfortunate thing for there, whatever it is. Okay, I mean, we would be aware if things were rather different. Yeah. Oh, that was lucky. Okay. Light a torch. And then we're going to try and clean up as many little nasties as possible for it.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
So I'm just envisaging this picture, this mental image rather, of how these heroes might explain their experiences when they return to Hamlet.
Decimated.
To a cynical and perhaps unbelieving public who have suffered too long at the hands of the cultists and wild monsters in the surrounding countryside.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
I'll revisit that train of thought sometime later. It certainly was amusing.
A momentary abatement.
We do desire to keep everyone alive. madness must be stopped.
A momentary abatement.
It's a tiny little start. Not much of one, admittedly. But hey, you get to use advantage. I mean, in theory I can do this. It's a matter of patience. Driving her through and making things happen. There we go.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud. The light. The promise of safety.
So I'm going to live dangerously and swap those. Oh, you can't use that torch, okay. What have we here?
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, where is our quest objective? I hope it's not all huddled up in here, because this northern portion of the dungeon needs to be explored while I still remain conscious. Good God, I may have actually dozed off there for a moment towards the end of the fight. I do apologise if that was the case.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Really risky, but we do have a potent healer. Well, let's put that potent healer to good use. Because I believe he causes bleeding attacks, but he really doesn't like them when they come back his way.
Keen ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches. A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
I mean, so far this isn't an entirely bad one.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
It's one that could probably go a bit better. Yet we trudge our weary way through these mostly empty hallways, ever remembering those who have passed before and passed on out of this great story, and hoping in our heart of hearts that they could look down upon our heroes with pride. Yes, they could take pride in the achievements of the heroes of Hamlet. Maybe the monsters wouldn't all dodge this turn.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
I probably just imagined that. Great. Yeah, we're looking at a group heal this turn. I literally imagined someone was starting a conversation with me.
Exposed to a killing blow.
and just wanted to say, okay, I'll take your word for it, we can discuss it later. Because literally, all yesterday, whenever I've been trying to play games or record anything, people have just been constantly bombarding me with comments and questions and things to discuss, and at one point I had something like 3 different discussions going at once. It was absolutely crazy. And we threw away the entertainment, didn't we? Yes, we did. That is quite a... Oh, God. Big heal. Good, 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 good. Right. Do what you can. I wasn't really doing what you can, is it? That's kind of doing not very well. But yeah, that's bad.
Begone, fiend.
Just to be clear, when I responded to the imaginary voice, I knew it was an imaginary voice, and I knew my response was out loud. But I just momentarily was so sleepy,
terrible assault
I
cannot
forgot
be
I was
left
recording
unanswered.
something. That is bonkers. Although, whatever was going on there, it should give me some beneficial help in writing strenuous dialogue lines. This blasted spider avoids everything. All but the very thunder from the heavens
Seize
himself.
this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Do you want this? Yes. How much do you want it? Not that much. Okay. Saying goes for 500 gold. We have to pick up things on the way through anyway. There's gonna be a few more bags of grain to take back. Just walk right past it. Eat for food. For food of plenty. If we came here looking for portraits, we certainly would have come to the right place. Alright. No stealth? No stealth. Excellent. Now let's see what we can do to tidy this up a little bit. Okay. I don't actually happen to be surprised. We just got 2 turns off before they did. Now, Marius, I need you to get up there and do something most ungentlemanly.
A devastating blow.
Just getting through that 33% protection he's got better. If you can. Lovely. Get stunned. She got stunned. Misclick. Probably a bleed. Yep. Need to heal through the bleed. That's not healing through the bleed, sister. Neither is that. Oh, here we go. That is very bad. this except for healing. Good. That was just really lucky.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We cannot afford to take this just yet. Aha! Quest objective, okay. There will be a fight. Oh, bugger!
Unconscionable alienage.
Well, that certainly woke me up, didn't it? The thing from the stars. The thing is murderous and unforgiving, but it carries treasure that can't be found anywhere else. Additionally, those who survive its terrible onslaught may even earn unique quirks. Remember, retreat is always a valid option. I will definitely be remembering that. This thing looks horrific. It's quivering, and the crystal here is throbbing and pulsing in and out unnaturally. It's got 2 actions. Well, that's pretty bad. There we go. A nice big heal. He's going to do really bad things. So we want to get that post up there. Oh! I think that missed. Now Marius. If only you would not have that debuff, whatever it was, and just charge on in there and miss. Great. That's impressive. Oh. Just stress? No, there's blight as well. That is a lot of blight. Oh, good God. Verifod is like the crow. This needs to be removed.
To the pit.
Heal him up and let's try again. This time with bloodlust, fury, and vengeance.
Precision and power.
Nice! I should probably screenshot this. That way I have an episode screenshot.
Executed with impunity.
Now, I hear that... Yeah. So, at this point, he becomes much harder to hurt. Attacks against him will be very inefficient. But he does bad things as well. So at this point, his health begins to deteriorate every round. But he becomes much harder to hurt, so it's all about surviving his attacks. And dear God, that was bad.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
So now, it's like fighting against the crow. No riposte attack? Interesting. Right. You had protection. Deal with it. Oh! Don't get stunned. Rubbish. Okay. Oh, for God's sake.
Masterfully executed.
This is now really bad. Because here's what we need to do.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
We need you to heal him.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So lucky! So yeah, I think she's on crystal duty for now. Bugger! So yeah, he's definitely taking damage every time he does that.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And whatever's going on here... Two to four. Ain't worth it. Come on, we just focus on pulling out of this alive here. I like this. This is an impressive fight. But we probably want to just run away soon.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
Right. His bleed resistance is only 53. Right. Yeah, and that is definitely costing him health every time.
Another one falls.
I'm so glad he missed. Right. It's only 2 damage, but it all counts. Don't you dare give up now. Could be worse. Could be worse. I mean, this is basically a free affliction for everyone right here. I would have gone for a crystal, but I wasn't one to go for. So that's costing him 7 a time. We just need to survive a few more rounds. And the crystals help with that. Please don't die.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Good God, Kelda. Yeah, that's completely understandable given the current circumstance. This thing defies logic and reason. Well, not helping. Ooh, that was so lucky. Right. Oh! Okay. Just try and keep everyone alive. That's right, Kelda. None of you are giving up. Well, that's going to need updating.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
I hope that thing's life-linked.
Born of the void. It dies in the earth.
Well now, that was truly impressive. This is gold? Oh, okay. So, comic shards. Lots of comic shards. You know what? We ain't going to find a secret room with better stuff than that. And you know what? We still have quest objectives to pull out of here, and whoa, lass! That's better. We will not... Okay, we will touch books. I hope there's no fight in this room. That was my very first encounter with the thing, ever. I've heard a lot about it, and now I finally get to experience it for myself. I'm quite pleased with how that turned out.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
That could have gone much worse.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Oh, I should call this episode The Thing from Another World, which is the original title of the film that The Thing was based on. Not the crappy remake, or the crappy remake of the remake. Yeah, there's been some bad... Why the hell did Tom Cruise get to be in a remake of it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was. But anyway, we have been successful Clearly the colour of madness is even affecting my commentary this episode, and well, whew. Yeah.
These foodstuffs yield double benefit. The town may eat, and the swine will not.
Just wow. That was completely mental. I don't fancy encountering the thing again anytime soon. I'd love to do it again, just not quite yet. Prismatic isolation. 25% debuff resist. 1 hero per roster. Interesting.
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Nearby farmers have banded together, increasing security in an effort to protect the healthy livestock and crops upon which the hamlet depends. Yeah, next week, free food, free supplies, free everything. We can afford a mission. That means we can afford to spend money, lots of people thirsting for the blood, some even consumed a little of it. And Gertrude, Kira, and Marius are now all level 5. Good for them. However, I do believe Gertrude and Kira are required to receive medical attention in the extremely near future. Oh yes. Marius, we know you get a little carried away, and so we are going to allow you to learn to use this even more effectively. Is there anyone really good at the stagecoach? Well, we want you straight away. And we shall call you... Guess. There's a whole story behind that, but that'll do for now. Ah, Mother's Madness. This is not final at all. Seeking Patterns is currently the only final camping skill. I'll work out these later on. But for now, we do have money. Cass, you need to gain all your skills, and they will be tweaked and edited in the near future anyway. Are there any good crystal shard mercenaries? Oh, there's a witch. A flagellant could be useful. No. We're level 0. We don't want too high level supporting characters. I'll give that a little think and see if we want to hire any of these. But for now, I think, in the wake of defeating that truly horrific thing from the stars, it's a good time to round off the episode. I hope you all enjoyed it, despite me getting a bit sleepy in the middle, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!